Hello everyone, and welcome to the first gameplay video for Corrosion Cold Winter Waiting Enhanced Edition. This game is running at 1280 by 720 or 720p. That is just the resolution of this game. It is the enhanced version. I don't know what resolution it was running at before then, so it would have been something less, because I think it running in the resolution that it is now, I believe, is something to do with the enhanced version. This is a point-and-click adventure. There's some horror elements to it, I guess. I've never beat this game, but played through a good bit of it before. A link to a guide will be provided in the description of this video if you would like to reference it. Some general information. Time to beat is estimated at around 6 hours. I don't think I came up with an actual official time on time to beat, so I'm just guessing 6 to 8 hours maybe. Type of gameplay will be normal. Collecting anything special will just be normal stuff, nothing crazy. Menu options, there's not really any. New game. Load your game, see the credits, and quit. There's no settings that you can really adjust. So first we'll watch the opening cutscene, and then I'll go over any controls and UI functionality. So new game. The introduction. Deacon Oaks is a small and quiet place where nothing bad had ever happened. But in November 2009, whilst on patrol around the outskirts of town, Sheriff Alex Truman was involved in an incident that would change that perception forever. The sheriff collided with a mysterious stranger walking in the middle of the road. Who was this man, and why was he wandering aimlessly in the path of oncoming vehicles? The man survived, but would not speak and could not be identified. A week later, he was moved to a hospital upstate to continue recovery. The mystery, it seemed, was dead. Then in January 2010, Alex received a call. The unidentified man had finally spoken. Just 3 words over and over again. Cold Winter Farm. Cold Winter Farm. Cold Winter Farm. The mystery was back, and now there was a clue. In need of answers, Alex immediately set out for Cold Winter Farm, an idyllic country estate on the edge of town. The farm was deserted, and after 10 minutes of searching, Alex found himself in the basement, just as the worst winter storm in history struck Deacon Oaks. The snow and wind plunged the town into chaos, blocking roads and uprooting trees, one of which fell onto the farmhouse, trapping Alex underground. In the basement, the fallen tree revealed a hidden doorway, which led to a secret corridor. With his colleagues unable to rescue him until the next day, Alex headed into the corridor and made one of the most horrific and baffling discoveries of his entire career. Viperante presents Cold Winter Waiting, an interactive recreation based entirely on Sheriff Alex Truman's personal account of the time he spent beneath Cold Winter Farm. Step into his shoes, see what he saw, find what he found, and experience everything exactly the way he experienced it. A place nobody knew existed. A twisted past. A terrible secret just waiting to be revealed. Are you ready to uncover the clues and solve the mystery of Cold Winter Farm? The beginning. This is supposed to be based on a true story. Is that what they were insinuating there? Here we are, just plopped in the basement. Okay, so this game is completely mouse driven. You don't need to use a keyboard except for pressing the escape key, which will bring you back to the menu. I need to actually switch my mouse. I'm using my non-gaming mouse. Okay. So that's the only real reason you would need the keyboard for, so that you can get into the menu here. Then you can resume, load, save, credits, and quit. We're going to save, and this is just a test save, so I'm going to overwrite it. Okay, so other than that, everything else is mouse driven. It's a point and click game, so you just point the cursor and click. Right mouse brings up an inventory here at the bottom of the screen that you can cycle through. It looks like we already have a pocket knife with us. And that's basically it. Didn't mean to press that. And it's not a real movement. It's a, slideshow, screen by screen kind of deal. So when you get your cursor up here, it'll change and it'll say go forward, turn left, turn right, and then you might get a back out option if you need to zoom in and zoom back out of something. So we can just turn around. You can see the door that we came in from, door to basement. Can't interact with it, but this is basically the direction we came from. So that's basically the controls. Not much to them, being that it's a point and click game. Alright, so let's get looking. So I can look closer. Can't do anything with it. Unless we can take one of these legs off later. So now we can exit and back out of this zoom view. What'd that say? Did it name the room? Door, just door. So this room's gonna be a little noisy. Vent cover. Please remember, everyone, that vent covers cannot be removed whilst the fans are on. This is a safety issue. Further attempts to remove the covers whilst the fans are on will only damage the system. Please take the time to turn the system off before cleaning. So we can get into it, but we have to turn it off first. Same thing with that side, I suppose. Just come back here. Guess I could show you my readings. So this is actually a DirectX 8 game, signified by the D3, D8. Another thing worth mentioning too is I did have to do some extra means of locking my frame rate in this game, because when I ran the game it was giving me like 1400 FPS or something, which is fine, but there's no reason for my graphics card to work that hard to try to push out frame rate like that I don't need. I tried to lock the frame rate in turning VSync on in my NVIDIA graphics settings, but that didn't help. I actually also have NVIDIA Inspector program, and I tried to force it through that, and that didn't work. But I use MSI Afterburner to control my fans and my GPU and monitor stuff, and that comes with a program called Riva Tuner, which is what you're seeing right now. Riva Tuner is what I use to show my readings up here. Everything you see in blue. And I actually had to use Riva Tuner to keep the frame rate at 60. So if you play this game, just be aware of that. It's not going to make the game any better or worse if it's getting 60 or 5,000 FPS, but there's no reason to make your graphics card work harder than it needs to. Okay. This one's red. What color were these? Yellowish. Or green. So I need a key card, I'm assuming, for that one. Which means the door is locked. Same with that one. Okay. Great. Biohazard symbol. Probably not a great place to be. This one's locked. Okay. Okay. How about you? You open? Yeah. Okay. You guys are all locked. Alright then. This one's locked because it's flashing red. Okay. So in these kind of games, you know, you have to look at the entire room at all the different angles that you can really get, because a specific angle might be where you'll pick something up. Don't forget something briefing tomorrow. Joey's Pizza. Okay. Speaker. Don't know what this is. Okay, we can get closer. Okay. Power level high, medium, low, off. Directions: turn system on, set power to low, medium or high. Turn system off, move slider to off position. Safety precautions: keep vent shafts clear of debris at all times. Keep fan blades clear of debris at all times. To avoid risk of power failure, make sure system is off position before opening vent covers. Ensure fan blades are cleaned regularly. If system fails, schedule a VentMax service immediately. Do not attempt to repair the system. America's #1 choice in ventilation systems, VentMax prides itself in creating safe and efficient ways of keeping the air you breathe clean and fresh every hour of the day, every day of the year. For service, call 1-800-VENTMIX. Or MX. I maybe should take some notes. This is probably it's the kind of game where you're probably going to need to take notes. So let me go ahead and put that number in case I need to call it. 1-800 vent MX. Okay. We'll leave it as it is for the moment. Sylar briefing, 8 a.m. These are magnets. Rhoda, week beginning 11/23/09. Keegan, Gabriel, Remelia, Zach. Probably should take a screenshot as well of this. Probably be important later. Looks like codes to me. New emergency power procedures. In the event of power failure, the system will now automatically switch to the auxiliary power supply until the problem is rectified. This is to uphold the integrity of the system and to ensure that there are no unforeseen security breaches. Should a power failure occur during a lockdown period, the system will reset all lockdown override codes as an extra security measure. Please remember that as a further safeguard, the system will output 2 4-digit codes, which must then be transcoded in order to obtain the new single 4-digit override code. You cannot use either of the 4-digit codes given by the system in the first instance. You must transcode them into a new single code before you can override the lockdown. Okay, so it's complicated. So in a power failure, it will switch to auxiliary. Lockdown period. Reset all lockdown codes. Output 2 4-digit codes that must be encoded. Okay. Not encoded, decoded. Then you can use the new 4-digit singular code. Okay. Can't open these cabinets. Okay. Nothing else to do there. Michael Seiler, private investigator, 2110 New Parkway, the city. Tel 278-555-0145. Dear Mr. Jones, thanks for getting back to me so quickly. I've had a bit of luck locating your son. It seems after he left college is spelled wrong, he went down to Kentucky for a bit. Then records show him moving on to Texas, which is where I believe him to be now. I know we agreed on a price for this job already is spelled wrong too, but due to the unforeseen traveling that I'm having to do, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you for some more money. I'm 100% certain that your son is in Texas, but I'm afraid I just can't go there without a spelled wrong charging for the expenses. I hope you understand. So if you could please send a check for $300 to my office within the next 2 or 3 days, I'll get right on this. Let me picture this too. If nothing else, for the phone number. So wow, this is like supposed to be a director's cut of this game, and it already has 3 misspellings in like the first document, one of the first documents. Not very good. So is that under inventory? No, he put it back. Okay. Alright, so we're in an emergency lockdown. Nothing's working. So if the cursor, DVD-R and RWs, if the cursor stays gray, then you can't do anything with it. Mr. A. Jones, P.O. Box 1013, Deacon Oaks, 18th November 2009. Dear Michael, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how happy my wife and I are. As you know, we've been searching for the whereabouts of our son for many years now. I truly hope that finally we can put this entire matter to rest. If not for my sake, but for my wife's. I have to admit, though, to being slightly surprised at your request for a further $500. I thought we had agreed a price when we first met, and that sum was remitted to you quite some time ago, so as well as the additional 300 that we gave you to cover the flight expenses you required in looking for information on our son. Don't get me wrong, I certainly don't mind paying you extra as you have done so much for us. Oh, wait a second. Okay. But I would like to know exactly what the extra funds will be used for. Also, I won't be able to get this money for you until next month. We're not rich people, and so I will have to move some things around, ask around, etc. I'm sure you understand, and I hope that this won't present a problem. Anyway, we'll see you in your office on Monday as agreed, and I'd just like to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. We were starting to lose all hope, but your help has restored our faith and made us believe again. You truly are a saint, Michael. We mean that. We really do. Bless you. Sincerely, A. Jones. I just realized you could turn the page, and I think the first note over here had that prompt, and I didn't use it. Yeah, it had a second page. Of course, you're free to seek help elsewhere at any time, but if you decide to do that, I'm afraid already paid fees are non-refundable, returnable. Also, due to several legal matters, the information that I have already gathered for this case will also not be made available to any other investigator. I am afraid that's the law. Thank you for your understanding on this matter. Yours faithfully, Michael Seiler. Okay. Okay. Can't read that one for reasons. Oh, I can't open the drawer. Oops. Okay. Just take it all. Middle drawer won't open. Neither will the top. That didn't have any drawers. Okay. So what did we get? Processing room key card. Hexo keys. And a USB drive. Okay. Or L keys, whatever you want to call them. Can you just leave that up? Yeah, you can if you want. Cuts the letter off, though. So... Oh no, did I just screw myself? I think I might have. Okay, that fixed it. I couldn't back out of the letter because the inventory screen was open, and I couldn't close the inventory screen either, so I thought I soft locked myself. But going into the menu and coming out, close the inventory. Okay. I can click on this screen. Please enter the lockdown override code. Cursor's kind of outside of the box there. Okay. Oh, we don't have the code. Can I use the USB here? Nope. All right then. Why can't I click on... Maybe that's the master computer. The other desk. Oops. Was there not a tower? Let's look at it from this side. This one has the tower on the desk. But... No, this one has a tower too. It's just on the floor, but I can't look down there. So I guess we just can't use the USB in there for whatever reason. Okay, we got a key card. Let's go back out. So I don't know what's the processing room. Just got to try it on every door. Doesn't work. So I guess that's not the processing room. Oops. Because they don't label the rooms. Okay, so none of those. Not this door. So one of the doors from the beginning area, I guess. Nope. Doesn't work in any of these. These are already open. So that's confusing. Well, this one's open, but he won't leave. Wasn't this one locked? Right. That was already open. I'm assuming I'm supposed to use it there and not on the door handle, or the door. Trying all the doors again. It's obviously not in here. So let's deal with the vent. Let's turn this off, I guess. Now the vent fans should be off, and we should be able to mess with them. Maybe that will lead us somewhere different. Yeah, they're not running now. Okay. You're just gonna climb in here? What do you want me to do with this fan? Okay. Interesting. Not sure what that accomplishes for us. Definitely don't see anything. So I wonder if we can turn it back on with the covers off, and if that will do anything. Turn around, dude. Nope. Can't even, you can't even adjust the power levels now. Knocked it off. Okay. Can I not take this off somehow? Can't use a knife on it, I'm sure. What would that do? And the hex keys. I don't see any hardware that's removable here. And you can't turn around and look behind you or anything. Can close them. Almost looks like there's something here. It's just like a little line of white right here, but it's not anything. Okay, let's try this. Let's close the lids. And let's adjust the speed of the fan. Let's see if that does anything. Started on low. Let's put it on medium. Put it on high. Maybe something will blow through it. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's turn it all the way off again. See what this does. Like absolutely nothing. Nothing different based on the speed you put it on. Alright guys, we'll stop this first video here and off recording here. I guess I'll try to figure out what we need to do next. So when we come back to the next video, we won't be running around trying to figure it out. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.